This episode goes out to everybody out there who assumes that they cannot get ahead financially, to those that feel overburdened and buried under debt or buried under the wall that will block them from opportunity. This message in this episode goes out to you. This is Word of a Rebel. So the rebel mentality is that you rebel against the bullshit. You rebel against what you perceive to be a barrier and you break that shit down. So this episode, very quickly, we're simply going to discuss credit and how to avoid credit traps. Everybody by now should know that those pay advance loans, those ones that will give you a salary advance and then they say, oh, you're just going to pay us back at your next paycheck. Do not do that. It is definitely a credit trap. It is an abuse trap. They will loop you into a cycle of debt that you will not be able to get out of easily. They will continue to withdraw and have access to your checking account. Basically, it's like walking up to a thief and saying, hey, Mr. Thief, go ahead and put your hands in my pocket and walk around with me. And the thief just basically walks around and every week takes whatever amount of money he wants out of your account, and there ain't nothing you can do about it except close the account and then move on and have to restart again. So everybody should know, first of all, do not get a pay advance loan. They are not worth it. Do what you got to do for a side hustle. You know, if you got to wash cars, you got to cut grass, you got to babysit somebody's kids. I don't care how bad they are. If you need that money, you get it through a different way. Do not sacrifice your wallet to some pay advance loan situation. Now, on another side of things, high interest rate car notes, high interest rate credit cards. No, you do not have to accept a high interest rate. Do not buy into that. You are a consumer. Those creditors make money off of you getting money from them. Don't let them tell you they're doing you a favor because you have a low credit score and they're going to give you this loan for like 15% or this credit card for 15 or 18%. They're not doing you a favor. They're doing themselves a favor. So if they're not giving you a competitive interest rate, do not participate. If you cannot use that credit card for something only like gas that you can then pay off every month, do not get that credit card. It is a credit trap. So these are my top 3 things that I advise people to avoid and stay away from if you truly want to rebuild and establish credit and learn how to make money off of your credit. Stay away from pay advance loans. Stay away from high interest credit cards and stay away from high interest loans, even if it's a car note. I promise you, if you shop around, it's not going to hurt your credit because it's a similar type of credit pull. So if you're trying to buy a car and somebody's telling you they're going to give you a 10% or a 12% or 15% loan, you tell them you got to shop around and don't let them talk you into staying. You have to hold true to that. They want to trap you into that high interest loan because the lender and the dealer, the one who's selling you the car, they both come out ahead whenever you have to get that high interest loan. They're not looking out for you. They're looking out for themselves. So you got to look out for you. You have to make wiser choices. If they tell you this is all you're going to get, you go ahead and you go somewhere else. You go to a credit union. You go to a bank where the banker is established and actually cares about you as a person and your future. And you find out from them what other competitive rates you can get. Don't buy into that BS. They tell you, oh, well, this is all you can get. You know, you got to extend these fees and whatnot. Don't buy that. In the next episode of Word of a Rebel, I'm going to explain the credit situations that you do want to go toward. And I'm going to explain a little bit about how to use student loans to build your credit in a simple way that will not cost you very much money at all. This has been Word of a Rebel.